It's not underwater. That is so annoying. It sounds loud, but it's not actually underwater right now. So, we've got a bit of an issue. We have a lot of an issue. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks video. Today we're working on the Scrubmarine once again. What I'm probably going to be doing today is working on either the engines and / or the painting, because obviously it's still all white and that's maybe not the best thing. So we'll probably end up changing the paint color, everything like that. We'll also have to fix this little thing on the top because at the minute it's just sort of, I don't know, it's just sort of nothing. It's got a hole in it, so yeah, it's not actually that useful at all. So we'll get rid of most of this, and yeah, it'll look quite good in the end, hopefully. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get on with it. Alrighty, so first things first, let's go ahead and fill in this little area right here. Whoa, what happened to my camera right there? That was weird. That was really strange. Alright, cool. Then we're going to delete the whole top end because we don't need it anymore. There we go, beautiful, and kapow, we got it. We got it working. That's awesome. It's awesome right there. We'll leave it exactly how it is right now. Then what I want to do is I want to go into the painting and I want to paint around these thingamabobbies with a color we're not actually going to use, such as yellow. We're going to go with the brush tool and we're going to paint around the outside of this, and hopefully it'll look okay. I mean, it doesn't have to look okay. We're not using yellow anyway. The only reason I'm using it right now is so that we can change the color, because I'm not going to be using this yellow for anything else. So that's why I'm painting it like this. We do have a little bit of a problem though, because I have started painting it without mirroring. We got to go all the way around the outside once again, which is a tiny bit annoying, but hey ho, there you go. Bam, 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 bam. Yep, there we go. Nicely done. And the front piece as well. Alright, cool. So we've laid all the way around there. We're also going to do it all the way around the top piece as well, because we might as well. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful right there. Awesome sauce. We're going to have to do it all the way around the front piece as well. And that's going to be fan-dabby-dozy. There we go. Awesome and awesome. Right, cool. In fact, yellow might actually go quite well with what we're building. But, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Okay, so now we're going to move down into the engine room. I'm not going to paint the engine room. We're just going to go ahead and get a diesel engine. We're probably going to power it with 1 or 2 diesel engines. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to work. How much room have we got is one thing. Let's go with 1 diesel engine. Let's just go with 1. I feel like that's okay. I feel like 1 diesel engine is good enough. It doesn't really fit, but it's good enough. Alright, okay. Delete the roof, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and delete the roof. Or the floor. Oh, we can delete the floor. Yeah, let's delete the floor. There we go. We'll delete the floor like so. Then we'll go ahead and get the diesel thingamabobby. We'll put it on there. We'll spin it around. And yeah, we can't put it right there, can we? We can't put it right there. Hold on, bring this up. I've got an idea. Got an idea, boys. There we go, beautiful. And go ahead and put this on there. Awesome sauce. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, cool. So we can actually fit it in here if we put it in the ground, which is actually fair enough. I think that's okay. We just need to seal it off using blocks. Using blocks, please. There we go. Alright, grab this. Bring it all the way across to here. Awesome sauce. There we go. We got an engine inside and it's sealed and everything is a-okay. Now, we don't have any fuel. Have they changed the font of the writing in the game? I feel like they have, but I could be wrong. I don't know. We got fuel, we've got air, we've got exhaust, and we've got coolant. Okay, on the other side, we've obviously got power. We're going to delete this one for right now, and we're going to get ourselves a generator. We're probably going to have 2 of these, 2 large ones, and they're going to go 1 on each side. Hopefully they both fit completely fine, which indeed they do. There we go. So this 1 engine is going to run 2 generators, and it's going to be a-okay, I believe. Alright, cool. Do this. There we go. Go like this in the middle. Spin it around, and we can attach all of this stuff together, which is great. Alright, we need a pipe. We need proper pipes. I don't want to use these boxed-in pipes anymore, so we'll get rid of most of those. There we go. There we go. Bam. And bam. I believe that's a straight line from there to there, so we'll go ahead and go from there to there. Awesome sauce. There we go. So that engine is going to be powering this thingamabobby right here, which is awesome sauce. Now, a lot of you guys were thinking, Maddie, you're really top heavy and you're probably going to tip over. Now, you could be right, but you also might be wrong because obviously we've went out sideways quite a bit. It would be kind of hard to tip it over. However, to sort of help with your guys' problems, we're going to go ahead and maybe add a big fuel tank underneath, which would be kind of cool. So if we go ahead and go along the bottom like this, alright, all the way along the bottom, this is going to be one big fuel tank. However, I mean, it's going to be a big fuel tank, but it's not going to be, wait, are we more buoyant at the front or the back? I feel like the front goes under quite a bit more than the back, so we'll need to change all of these things if we do this. Unless we go in one and we do it from here, which wouldn't be too bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and go from here, mostly to the front, and yeah, we'll be good. We'll be a-okay. Alright, beautiful. Go to there. Nicely done. Go down one. Alright, using this. There we go. And this will be our fuel tank. Now, it does look small because it's only like two big. Or one big. It's only going to be one tall. However, it's really long, so it should be fine. Let's go ahead and fill in this area like this. And we'll do one more. We might as well do one more. There we go. Put this on here. Spin it around and go all the way along. And yeah, it's not going to be powered by diesel. It's going to be powered by electricity. So hopefully this doesn't really matter too much anyway. But we'll see. And we'll go ahead and put this all the way along the bottom. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Bam. There we go. Alright, cool. So that's going to be our fuel source right there. We need some pipes going into it and stuff like that. And it should be fine. Is the fuel the one in the middle? It is. So we'll delete a little hole down there. And we'll make it go down there. And we should be good to go. Alrighty, there we go. We got a pipe going all the way down into here. Now, we obviously don't need this on this side. We can just go ahead and get ourselves a fluid port, and we should be good on this side. Which is obviously fantastic. We'll go with that. There we go. Nice. Alright, cool. We also need a fluid meter in here. Fluid meter. We also need a fluid spawner as well. So that we can actually have fuel in here. We'll go ahead and just put that there. And we'll go ahead and put the meter above it as well. Now, this obviously wants to spawn diesel, which is exactly what it does, and that's a-okay. So, yeah, we're good to go. We are good to go with that one. So, that's fuel. That's fuel sorted right there. If we have a little look at these, we got coolant, and we got coolant, we got exhaust, and we got air. The exhaust can actually go straight upwards. I'm okay with that. It can go straight out the top, like so. What's that? I don't know what that is, but, yeah, it can go straight up there, and it should be good to go. Bam! There we go. Nice. And to stop any confusion or anything like that, we're going to go ahead and use the sealed off pipes. Just because they're probably easier. So we'll go ahead and use a sealed off pipe to bring it all the way through. And wham. Wham, bam, bibbly, bam. That's a-okay right there. We'll go ahead and put the pots on the top. And that's our exhaust. Alright, nice. Now we need to work on the air. The air is going to come through the same place. This is the air right here. We'll literally just have to go upwards and upwards again. And it should be good to go, to be totally honest with you. I'm not going to put too much effort into putting the air supply in. Because, you know, it should be easy enough to just get its own air if we just go straight up. So that's the case. That's what I'm doing right there. We got the exhaust on the outside. We got the air in the middle. And it should be able to do its job just like that. Now, the coolant is going to be a little bit more trickier. A little bit more trickier? Heat. Got a heat sink. We'll go with the heat sink, not the radiator, because it's a little bit bigger, and I guess it works a little bit better. Not entirely sure, though. Right, so we'll go ahead and flip it around a little bit. We'll go ahead and try and put it in the right place, which would be around there, but we can't. So let's build it a little stand real quick. There we go, probably to around there. Go ahead and put it on the stand, spin it around. In fact, actually go up one more, and then put it upside down. Yeah, beautiful. That's awesome. Alright, cool. Now, out of here, we just need to do this. And we need to do this. There we go. Now they're all connected. That is fantastic right there. That's good. Right, okay. Now, do we put a clutch in here? And do we put a gearbox in here? I'm not entirely sure how the generators work. If we put a clutch and a gearbox in, do we need torque or do we need RPS for the generators? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Also, if we look at the electricity, is everything disconnected? No, everything's fine. We'll go ahead and connect these to the batteries as well. And that should be good to go. We also need to connect this to the batteries too. And that is alright. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a button. One button, please. Alright, we'll go ahead and put a button in here. And that'll be to turn on and off the engine. Which is an insane thing to think about. But there you go. We'll go ahead and do this. Awesome sauce. And yeah, we are ready to go. We also need a throttle. which is definitely something that we can do. So we'll go ahead and grab one of those, and we'll put it in here, right next to this one. There we go. Beautiful. Then we'll logicify it together. Logicify this with there, and we'll also do, where is it? The electricity. There we go. Awesome. So now our engine should turn on. It should start generating power, and that is exactly what we need. So we'll see how this works. We also need a propeller as well. We need some motors back here and a propeller that's actually going to start spinning around, which is going to be the propeller that's pretty much already there. Like, it is already there. We are going to delete it for now, though, and the motor is going to go in there. So, how big is the largest motor in the game? Let's have a little looky here, and we'll see. All right, put it on the back of there. It fits exactly in the back of there. That is amazing. That is absolutely fantastic right there. Then we'll have like a little pipe. Good. And then we'll go ahead and get a propeller, which is going to be like the giant one. Large. Do we go with large or do we go with giant? I don't know which one was on there already. But we'll go with giant. Large would have been too small. All right, cool. I wish I could drag these backwards, but we're going to get rid of them for now. And we'll just rebuild that little bit right there. I'm also going to get rid of a bunch of this, so we can attach this back end to this back end easier. Because at the minute, it kind of sucks, doesn't it? Anyway, that's not the point. Let's go ahead and provide this thing with power from the batteries. There we go. Nicely done. That's awesome sauce. So now, in theory, we should be able to go forwards if we go ahead and get ourselves another throttle and connect it to the motor. So we'll see how this goes. We don't have any rudders or anything like that. We can't actually tell which way we're going or anything like that, but we should be good to go. All right, logicify this, give it some power, and then give it some oomph. Give it some oomph. There we go. Nicely done. And we'll also put like a passenger seat in there. And we'll see if we're moving while sat in the passenger seat. That should be a good way of doing it, I suppose. So we'll go ahead and get rid of doubles. We'll put it right there. Awesome. In fact, actually, we'll move it back one. And we'll see how it goes. All right, good. The next thing that we actually need to know is if the batteries are actually charging. Now, what does this show us? This shows us the output. Data output giving the electrical generation of the generator. Oh, okay. Hold on. We need some dials. Let's go ahead and get some dials, and we'll see what all of this stuff actually means, because I'm not entirely sure. I might need some help with this thing, is what I'm going to say. All right, cool. Spin these around. Put them in the right direction. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. That's awesome. Go ahead and logicify them together. So the middle one is going to be the battery. Okay, the middle one's going to be the charge of the battery. The left one is going to be the left generator, and the right one is going to be the right generator, and that's all we need. All right, cool. Let's go see if it works. Okay, so we're on the Scrubmarine right now. Let's go ahead and go upstairs, and hopefully this does work. We won't be able to turn it or anything like that, so we will hit the sides and the rocks and stuff, so that's not the best. However, if we go all the way down here, we should be good to go. Now, a few people were saying, Maddie, you can't have all the controls in the very back. Well, I mean, we could, but yeah, we will have a dive button or something in the front. Anyway, go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. And our engine should be running. Yes, it is. Awesome. We don't need our engine running, though, so we'll go ahead and turn it off. All right. Engine has been turned off. Did that actually generate anything? 1. Yeah. All right, cool. So, we do this. It's not underwater. That is so annoying. It sounds loud, but it's not actually underwater right now. So, we've got a bit of an issue. We have a lot of an issue. Alright, okay. But we need to see how much energy it's using. So if we go back out of our seat and we have a little look right here, we're at 88. If I turn on this, will it charge it or not? No, we are still going down. However, if we stopped using this, will it charge just the generators by itself? Yes, it will. Alright, cool. Well, I need to find the most efficient way of doing this. However, it will kind of work whenever we need it to. So that's good. So, as you guys can see, the problem there was that this thing is not even in the water. I don't know how it's still working. This is outside of the water. Yeah, it's a bit weird, actually. That's very strange. But the propeller should work as soon as we dive under. So, yeah, we need it working beforehand, which is a little bit poopy. We need to sit a little bit lower in the water. And I guess that's okay. Not entirely sure how we're going to do that, but if we sit a little lower in the water, it will definitely work. So, yeah. Apparently, before I added all of these things, it was actually working just the same way with just one. So that's what we're going to go back to. We're going to go back to 1 because having 3 down here is just wasting space. And yeah, it's a little bit annoying. So yeah, we'll get rid of most of these. There we go. And we'll put in some of the fluid parts. And hopefully, it'll work all right. It'll work decently well. We need it to be white. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. All right, awesome. And that should be good. That should be brilliant right there. Now everything in here is orange, but that's okay. We'll delete most of the stuff in here. If I add a gearbox. Gearbox, let's try it. Let's just put a gearbox in, we'll see. We'll increase the RPS to begin with. And then we'll see what happens from there, right? We'll see what happens from there. So we'll go with this. Like here. Yeah, we need some pipes. So we'll need some of these. There we go. Delete this one. Delete this one and this one. And we should be able to go straight in. However, we need a clutch too. I mean, I don't know whether we do actually. We're not going to go with a clutch. We're just not going to use a clutch. We're going to use a pipe instead. We're going to use a normal pipe. All right, cool. Can that go from there to there? Yes. And then we need to go from here upwards. Yes. And then upwards a lot more. And there we go. And then inwards this way. All right, cool. So we need the settings of this to be like 3. 1 to 3. Spawn it in. We'll see what happens. With the power generation systems. Okay, so we're all the way at the back in this mess place again. We go ahead and we do this and we do this. That should start the engine. There we go. Beautiful. The power generation should be happening right now, which it's on full. That's good. If we do this, it's slowly gonna go down unless it doesn't. Which in that, yeah, it's very slow. It's very slow. So most likely what we'll do is we won't be running the diesel engine all the time. We'll be running out of power using this thing. And then we'll be regenerating the power by surfacing up, turning on the normal diesel engine, and then going again, diving, turning off the diesel engine, and we should be good. So that's definitely how it's going to work. And we could still start going forwards very slowly if we just go slower on this thing. Yeah, see, it recharges if we're at like half, which isn't too bad. So we'll leave it as is, and hopefully that'll work quite well. Nice. Now, the problem we've got with weight is obviously that this thing doesn't even touch the water. So if we moved it down slightly, it would definitely touch the water. However, we would be off balance and it would probably want to do some sort of jumping out the water. Like dolphin diving, I guess you call it. Which is a little bit poopy, but we'll see. All right, giant propeller. We'll go ahead and shove this on there. And we'll shove this on there. Beautiful. So it is a lot lower in the water. We don't need to do anything to it. Let's go ahead and get back inside, and we'll see if it works now. Okay, so I almost killed myself by getting launched into the sky and landing on my Scrubmarine, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get inside. We'll see if we can go forwards. If we can go forwards, which it looks like we might be able to, we should be good to go. That's actually really awesome. And if we are going forwards, we should put a speedo on this thing and see how fast it's going purely through electricity. Anyway, right, okay. Let's go ahead and just do this. There we go. Off we go. Awesome sauce. We are going pretty fast, actually. Pretty fast indeed. Which is obviously awesome. We are using a lot of electricity, as you guys can see. If I go ahead and go to like half, maybe we should limit this to like half. Because we still go decently fast, right? Oh no, we're going very slow. We are going very, very, very slow. Yeah. Maybe that's a little bit of an issue. Yeah, it seems like an issue. But obviously, in this situation, we can go ahead and turn on our generator, which is this diesel engine right here, and we can just go, I don't know, a little bit faster, I suppose, and just sail along on top of the ocean. Easy peasy, right? Oh man, I hate the fact that it's black and white. That sucks. But yeah, it is actually working. We are moving forwards. We're going to have to work on our engine generation and stuff like that. I might have to ask someone to help me out with that and get the dimensions right. And when I say dimensions, I mean, how many diesel engines do we need per generator? And how many generators do we need to power an electric motor? Is kind of what I'm going to go for. Anyway, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any suggestions, then let me know in the comments down below. And hopefully, I'll be able to get to use them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Goodbye.